So, oh man, how was your Christmas?
It was great, man. How was your Christmas?
It was all right.
Oh.
I mean, we got a lot to talk about in this episode.
Yeah,
though.
the year is ending, so we got to go over this.
So we got Kojima, leaving Konami.
We got E3's biggest events that had all
Super hyped.
so many dreams came true.
And we have a metric shit ton of games to talk about.
Let's get into it.
All right, I want to welcome you guys back to the year end.
Yes.
Welcome to Infinite Inventory. We're your hosts. My name is Reggie.
My name is O.
And we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. What was good for you this year? Like, what happened this year? You were just like,
I mean, other than my favorite game coming out, Shenmue, and coming out with that, a lot of announcements that happened or whatever. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that I could really just take in. But as for like gameplay wise, I think Monster Hunter was really just it for me there. It came out near my birthday or so, and I've just been playing it constantly with the constant updates and stuff. And Nintendo's really doing their thing with that. So, you know, with that, that's kind of my personal thing. I put so many hours. I'm even playing it right now or so.
Monster Hunter will always stay solid. They always change just enough to make that next iteration good.
Yeah.
It's one of the few reasons why I'm gonna get my DS back. I think I have to agree with you. Shenmue. When I saw Shenmue on the screen, dude, I got choked up. Got that little knot in your throat. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, but you're not playing Monster Hunter, so what was your favorite game of this year?
Witcher 3, man. That game came out of nowhere for me.
It's amazing.
Because like when I saw the trailers for it last year, I was like, this game looks pretty. I'm not really feeling it though. I played part 2, and I was like, you know what? It's just gonna be another Witcher, which for some that was a really great thing. For me, I was like, that's okay. But this one, easily my game of the year, bar none.
From the dialogue options, just the massive maps or whatever, and intriguing story. I mean, even if you're not a Witcher fan, this is probably a good game to probably start with. And you know, please play this. I mean,
you don't need to know the lore. You don't need to play 1 and 2. As he said, man, play the expansion, get the season pass. There's more coming down the road from this team. Awesome game.
So a lot of bad things happened this year.
Indeed.
Yeah, a lot of bad games, but you know, a lot of sad moments in the industry or so. One of them being Iwata. You know, touched a lot
Passing
of
of
fans.
Iwata.
Yeah,
Man, that came out of nowhere.
Exactly. No one really kind of saw that coming. I mean, I guess he was always kind of sick or so, but I guess they hit it well or so. But you know, really sad for that to happen. The company is going onward what they have to do, and they're still moving in the right direction, so we can only hope for better things. Disappointing things for me though, for game wise, I love Mario Tennis. I love actually most of the sports games that they come out with. And Mario Tennis, the new one that came out, was really disappointing for me because it really felt like a cheap tie-in. It didn't have a lot of the things that the previous Mario Tennis came out.
It was just kind of like a cash grab, you feel?
And pretty much they just all kind of linked up to the amiibo thing. They weren't really, you know, going for what they had from before. So, I mean, from the silly mini games that they had, tournament mode and, you know, multiplayer, and they had online multiplayer, which is cool, but I don't know, just the new gimmick of it going bigger and badder and using your amiibo to do certain things, and, you know, Pacific amiibo. It's just a cash-in.
So it didn't feel bigger and badder for you.
No, it just felt like, you know,
advertisements for the amiibos.
If you don't have an amiibo and you're trying to play this game, you're pretty much having a bad time. So it's really disappointing for me. So, I don't know.
You know, other bad news that we had was Mr. Kojima.
I mean, yeah.
Just leaving Konami. I mean, that's good for him because he started his own company, which is awesome.
Right. Sony's helping him with that or
their
something.
Their first game that's going to be coming out for the PS4.
It's separate from them and whatnot, but, you know, they're coming out with that or so. Yeah.
But with that same tie-in, Metal Gear The Phantom Pain was probably my biggest disappointment for this year.
I mean, you're hurting a lot of people right now by just
honestly, I got half the internet on my side. A lot of people wanted seconds, thirds, they wanted more. And I don't see a future of DLC. I don't see any of that down the road.
I mean,
especially with Kojima leaving the reins, it's like, do we even want it?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's not. I don't think they're going to drop anything of these titles because it's theirs in general, and you know, fans will still want to go play that or so. But after seeing the whole, you know, him not getting his award, doing all this or so, and you know, he has his new company himself there that he's starting up or so, I think a lot of fans are gonna be on his side. So.
Yeah. Looking real bad for Konami. All right, so let's talk about the future. So we had that E3 where we were both hyped.
Yeah.
We have Final Fantasy 7.
None of those games are coming out this
Final Fantasy 15. Of course not. We're at the end. And honestly, I love the Final Fantasy franchise. I'm really hoping to get well, I know we're gonna get more news for these games.
Of course.
Hopefully 15 doesn't get pushed back.
Exactly. But,
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Square though.
they said they're almost done with this game. It's practically done by.
I don't believe them.
All right.
I'll believe them when I
Whatever.
see that game in my hands.
Okay. Like everyone else is saying it's a freaking myth or so. But I mean, a lot of hype things happen. One of the things that I'm kind of hyped is kind of low ground and not really, like, I guess not too hyped for it. But Mighty Number 9, my favorite developer, Kenji Inafune or whatever, making that. And I'm super hyped to see how he's going to try to leap bounds over his own IP in general, like for Mega Man and all the rest of that. So I'm super excited for that. Other news-wise, I wanted to see more information about Kingdom Hearts. I think that's going to be really amazing too. And then also the 15 news. So,
You know, honestly, the only game I'm really looking for is coming out at the beginning of the month with Street Fighter V. Plan to play a lot of that.
All right, that's right.
I mean, how much did we talk about Street Fighter in these last?
Almost every episode it feels
Pretty
like.
much. We're pretty much endorsed by Capcom. You know you want to be a part of this, Capcom. And you know what? Honestly, for the future, I can't wait to see what this show brings in 2016.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. I'm super psyched for it.
Yeah, get hype.
I will.
Get hype, Marcus.
So Reggie, I mean, overall, how you really feeling about 2015?
I think it was a success, man. We had a lot of good hype moments, some really great games that came out. Unfortunately, we did have some bad news, some heavy-hitting news.
Exactly.
But, you know, I'm pretty excited to see what 2016 is going to bring. What about you?
I mean, I'm super amped for this year for what came out or so. I mean, I can reiterate, and I love this year in general. But next year is going to be even more amped for pretty much
So much coming out.
so much coming out, so much more potential. But hey,
And, you know, like I said, future of this show, man. So press that subscribe, press like, tell your friends. We're your hosts. My name is Reggie.
my name is Zoe.
We'll see you guys next year.
Later.